Welcome. In this video I want to show you how to simplify this radical expression. We have negative 2 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 18 minus 3 square root of 2. So in this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to simplify a radical expression by using our factoring technique. It's a little bit different, a little bit slower, but hopefully it'll give you a little bit better understanding of what we're doing. So when simplifying radical expressions, we got to make sure that we have like terms. And what you see is I have negative 2 times square root of 2, and I have negative 3 times square root of 2. Since I'm multiplying this negative 2 times the square root of 2, and I'm multiplying the negative 3 times square root of 2, the square roots of 2 are what we call our like terms, meaning I can add and subtract them. So this would be very similar if I was using like x or y's. These could both be x's, meaning I can add and subtract them. However, I don't have a like term with the square root of 18. So what I need to do is I need to say, can I simplify this? So in simplifying radicals, what we want to do is we want to break it down and see if there's any square numbers we can kind of pull out. So what we do is, one kind of a slower method to first learn about how to simplify radicals is under the radical, we break it down. So you could say this would be the square root, instead of 18, we could say break it down into square root of 9 times 2. Then we can break it down further into the square root of 3 times 2. So what you've noticed is I haven't changed this problem at all. All I've done is I've broken 18 into a set of its factors. Well, remember the square root means what two numbers multiplied by themselves give you that number. Well, if you think of that, whenever you take the square root, that means if I have two numbers multiplied by each other, the square root of 3 times 3 is just going to be 3. And you can think about it this way. If I say 2 squared means 2 times 2, right? So this 2 squared is 4. 2 times 2 equals 4. So if I say the square root of 4, we know that is 2. Or it also can be written as 2 squared, which equals 2. Or the square root of 2 times 2 also equals 2. So whenever I have a pair, meaning a number multiplied by itself, and I'm taking the square root of it, it just simply means that number. So therefore, I'm taking the square root of 3 times 3. That really just reduces down to 3 square root of 2. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of place that in, multiply that by 2, minus 3 square root of 2, and negative 2 square root of 2, and plus. So now what I did is I kind of simplified all of this to kind of go into this funnel here for 3 radical 2. So I just kind of took a slower approach for you. Well, now what you notice is I have all these square roots of 2's. So I can combine them. But before I do that, I have this multiplication problem I have. So I'm going to do negative 2 square root of 2. 2 times 3 is going to give me 6 square root of 2 minus 3 square root of 2. So now, since these are all like terms, all I can simply do is just add and subtract the integers in front. So negative 2 plus 6 minus 3 is just going to give me a positive square root of 2. And there you go. That's a simplified version. Thanks for watching.